It's the third day of PAPA14, the Professional and Amateur Pinball Association World Championships, which happens to be...
It's the biggest tournament in the world, and all the pinball players are here who want a shot at the title.
Including me! But before I can compete, it's time to play some Atlantis. Why's that? Because it has sharks. But that's not all. It also has hot armed chicks riding dolphins. Those are some lucky dolphins. Atlantis isn't half bad. And the pinball machine's good too. Well, that's good, because you'll need to practice for when you compete against the best pinball players in the world in the A division.
I don't know where Atlantis is, but I choose to believe it looks exactly like this.
Now, the A division is where the best players play, right? The best players in the world.
Best in the world.
Are in the A division. So I am going to enter the A division at the PAPA World Championships and see if I can become the world champion worst pinball player in existence.
Going after the title.
Well, this will be the first time, right?
Yep.
Anyone has actually attempted to be last.
I don't know if it's ever happened before. A lot of people go for first.
Well, first place is overrated. I mean, what do you get for last place?
I give you a free drink out of a cooler.
I didn't figure it would be very hard, but I promised to do my best and signed up. It's official that Classic Game Room is competing in the Division A Finals. I'm not in the finals yet. I might be in the finals. What if I get to the finals? Then I could use that edit. I'm going to use it anyway. I'm entering the World Championships, and what I do now is pick 5 machines in the A bank to play. And then, if my score is good enough, which it won't be, but if my score is good enough, I then move on to the next level. And it is statistically unlikely, but possible, that I will be the world champion pinball player for 2011 PAPA World Championships, right? He's nodding no. No, it's not likely. So I'm not sure what I'm going to start with, but I'm actually a little nervous. Like, I want to put on a good show here and not make a complete embarrassment out of myself, but starting the A division, my first game will be World Cup Soccer. Here's to winning. Since I don't know that game very well, I just concentrated on shooting everything that blinked at me. That wasn't actually half bad for a first ball. A strategy that paid off. By the end of the game, I actually had the 14th highest score in World Cup Soccer. Over 380 million points. I victoriously raised my hand towards the heavens so the scorekeeper could write down my awesome digits. Forever answering the question, who's the 14th best World Cup Soccer player in the universe? Classic Game Room. However, in order to claim the trophy, I had to beat all of the other professional pinball players in my remaining 4 games. See, I hit a ramp. That's a good thing, right? At first, victory seemed so certain. Where did it all go wrong? It started with your piss-poor performance during Batman, and then Medieval Madness crushed you. I mean me. My Medieval Madness score was disappointing, to say the least. That game is hard. As it turns out, these other players aren't just lucky. They actually know what they're doing. So, you think there's a good chance that Classic Game Room may actually beat you in the A Division Finals?
At this point, anything is possible.
The correct answer is no. To add insult to injury, Tron made me its bitch. Actually, Tron Legacy made you its bitch. Alright, my final game for A Division is going to be TX Sector. Going back to the disco pinball dimension, when I return, I expect to be the world champion of pinball, right? No, everybody's shaking their heads no. With high hopes, I stepped up to one of my favorite pinball machines, the excellent TX Sector. And after I lost horribly, it was terrible, I tried to get the scoring official to add a few more zeros to the end of the score, which they would not do, ending my first professional pinball championship. Well, my TX Sector game was a bit disappointing, but I had a good time. Let's see how I'm doing. Let's see, A Division standings. Well, I'm not in the first 16. Not surprising. However, Up there I am, number 59. I'm not even the last. I failed at my mission to be the worst pinball player in the world. Actually, I'm the 59th best pinball player on Earth.
Which is not even remotely true, but it sounded good for a moment. As you can see, even with one good score, my dreams of winning the Pinball World Championships have been crushed forever. That's not true. There's always next year.
As an A Division professional pinball machine player, it's time to grace Circus Voltaire with my presence. Classic game room.